Hey, welcome back. Today, I'm taking on a bit of a challenge. One of my channel supporters, Zach Duphily, came up with this idea, and let me give you the details. In NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, I have to win a 100% race length Daytona 500 with full damage on, breakdowns enabled, all flags, and an AI strength of 105%. But by the way, it doesn't stop there. I have to finish at least top 5 or better. I'm not allowed to restart once I actually begin my attempt, and if I DNF, I flat out fail the challenge. And there's one more thing. I need to, well, hang on, it's still locked. ZRZ, left, right, Z, down, down. I have to do this with the absolutely insane AI Vengeance unlockable on. So if we can be lucky enough to have this race go relatively green, which I'm not fully expecting, but I'm hoping for it, I might be able to do this race in just 3 stops. As you can tell, this time around I'm using the beautiful NCRD HD texture update, which just, I mean, come on, look at it, it's fantastic. I'm gonna try to replicate history here as Ward Burton.
I'm going to put you behind the wheel and let you relive the 2002 Daytona 500. Have a blast.
Hang on a second, I gotta go all in on this. Now it's perfect. If you're not familiar with AI Vengeance, allow me to demonstrate. Let's see, who's gonna be the first one off pit road? Looks like Casey Atwood is gonna be the guinea pig.
Car high.
He's already frustrated. So more or less, the thing about AI Vengeance is, in race conditions, if you make enough contact with someone, they will immediately start doing this crap, where they take massive offense. Well, actually, this is beneficial. This is bump drafting. There you go. That is what AI Vengeance looks like. I was told for this challenge that I am allowed to edit the setup, which I took full advantage of. So here's what I changed. Obviously, I went way up on all the tire pressures. When it comes to gearing, I bumped 4th gear up just a little bit so I could run slightly higher RPMs. And most importantly, grill tape, 80%. At almost all times, this setup runs within about 1 to 2 degrees of overheating. Consider that just a bonus thing I have to worry about for 500 miles, but this is more or less the setup that I need to use to be competitive at 105% AI difficulty. By myself, this setup is terribly slow. In fact, I'll demonstrate that here in qualifying, but in traffic, this setup can run lap times in the 44-second bracket. Let's see what laps they're running. Average speeds of 199 miles an hour by themselves. They might as well be in a pack with that type of speed.
Go, 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 go!
Shh. I'm gonna try to maximize the amount of momentum I can build on both my out lap and my first timed lap because we get 2. I'm just gonna run up by the wall for those, try to see what I can get. Alright, here we go. This is a money lap. You see, it rolls quite well, but RPM loss in the center of the corner. That's the biggest thing I'm fighting. With single car speed, obviously. Draft fixes all of that. And...
Alright, let's see where we play.
45.94. And that's not bad for a single car run. And have a look. I am dead last by 0.8 of a second from second to last. Well, there's only one thing left to do now. Real quick before we do this, let's listen to some words of wisdom.
The team that leads the last lap is the team that wins the race.
I needed that right now. Anyways, let's do it.
Welcome to the Sunshine State and the birthplace of NASCAR, Daytona Beach, Florida. The 2.5-mile tri-oval has served as a proving ground for some of the greatest names in racing. 31 degrees of banking in the turns and incredible speeds on the straightaways have led to the inclusion of restrictor plates here. Aerodynamic drafting has become a must-have skill in order to stay with the pack and master Daytona.
Here we go, 500 miles at Daytona. And the outside line got a terrible start. Here we go to the inside. 3 wide already. Todd Bodine barely giving me enough room.
Hold your line.
Ooh.
Car high.
Oh, you thought about it.
Car high.
Robbie.
Still there.
That kind of was a pass below the yellow line, but screw it. By the way, check out how fast this setup is when you're in the draft. 203 right there, and it goes faster. Being real careful right here with the 66 car. And I think that was John Andretti getting up into the outside wall. Todd Bodine Do not make any more contact than that. And Ryan Newman's wrecking. That was a lot of contact he made with the outside wall. But now we're up into the top 30. I know from just playing shorter races, Jeff Green trying to distract me, but I know from doing shorter races at Daytona over the years with cautions on and everything, the AIs like to wreck every time there's a pit cycle. So what I need to make sure of, at least on this first stint, is that I run long, because I'm pretty confident I'm going to catch a caution. That's why I'm also not really hustling to make any moves, because then I can stay off throttle and save fuel. That, and I really don't want to make many enemies. Like there's magnets in the walls right now. And you know what, to be honest, I'm not even sure I want to... Wow! That was a sub 45 second lap, 44.9, but to be honest, I'm not even sure I want to lead in this first stint. I can save a lot more fuel riding around like this. I'm trying to quantum brain this strategy together. By the way, take a look at the oil temperature. With 80% tape, I know I'm lifting a lot, which is making it cooler, but still, we are just about maximizing what you can do with the grill tape here at Daytona. If I ran wide open all the way around, it'd be averaging about 219, which is pretty much perfect. Slowly and steadily making my way forward. Almost up into the top 10.
Car high.
Whoa, Sterling! What was that, 5 wide they were going there for a second?
Still there.
Ricky?
Car high.
I am there. You're lucky I don't want to start something. You know, it still blows my mind to see Budweiser in this game. That was like the forbidden race car, if you will, from that era. Ricky, what is your problem? I'm making the move on him right now. I have no patience for what he was doing. Look at Sterling Marlin going to the lead. There's a top 5. That actually completes the challenge criteria if I can stay here.
Stay low. Still there.
Hey Sterling, promise me if there's a red flag, you'll do something funny. So now, because I want to save fuel, I'm just going to sit in line behind the 40 car and see what I can save. Sterling, get down to the bottom. What are you doing? Why does Sterling not want to lead this race?
Car low.
Or in particular, would he rather not have me in second? Alright, we're going to go backwards for a little bit. Wow, Jeff Gordon let me in line? What? Yeah, Sterling just, for some reason, can't hold the bottom. It wasn't trying to shake me out, it's just he can't do it. Matt Kenseth to the point. Race just got kind of quiet all of a sudden. Just tucked in line behind Matt Kenseth, and he seems to be committed to the bottom. So really nobody can get by us. It's amazing how much faster we are working together like this than the entire pack. Because so far, you know, try as they may, Bobby Labonte and Elliott Sadler have not been able to build a run on us. And I just realized the Sadler brothers are actually working together. Well, I think Hermie Sadler's actually going to get his way to the inside of me pretty soon here. Look at that, that's Jeff Burton. We could actually end up with a situation where it's the Burton brothers versus the Sadler brothers. Check this out. Thanks to Jeff Burton's help, Ward Burton leads the Daytona 500. I know I said I didn't want to lead much in this race, but I wanted the opportunity to have a Burton Brothers 1-2. I'm going to lead this lap, then hopefully let Jeff get the lead and drop in behind him. So there was our lap led. Let's give Jeff the spot. Oh, that could not have been handled any better. That was absolute perfection. And also kind of race manipulation. Watch it there, Sterling. I'm not giving you a lane just yet. I think we got a car on pit road. Couldn't quite tell who that was. There's actually 2 cars. I think one of them was Kevin Harvick. The other might have been Joe Nemechek. Considering that they are still on pit road, both of them, I don't think those were scheduled stops. Ooh, front end getting a little pushy. Coming off turn 2 back there. Did not want to stay on the bottom at all. The way these guys are running up on me, I almost think they're trying to commit AI vengeance.
You're all clear.
We got a lot of cars on pit road this time. That definitely opens the pit window.
The leader's going into the pit.
Okay, here comes Jeff Burton. That's going to hand me the lead. And now let's see if we catch a caution. Probably. That sounded like it could have been one. Whoa, apron. So now that cycles Rusty Wallace up to second. See if anybody wrecks this time. I don't know how they didn't. And here comes Rusty onto pit road, and plenty others. I don't think we're going to get a caution. This has been running way too green, way too easily. So you know what? I'm pitting this time. I gotta try not to spin it, by the way. Here we go.
Slow down.
Did it. 4 tires and fuel. Repair what little damage I have. I think 1% aero damage from running into the 49 car. Every single stint, I'm gonna run long because, I mean, you saw what happens when the cars come off pit road. They more or less just get rammed. Looks like I come off pit road in second, behind Ricky Rudd. Here comes Atwood. I'm not gonna block that. Got no choice. And so now the field has officially strung out. Here comes Casey Atwood to the bottom. I didn't think after practice we'd be working together, but here we go. After being kicked down by Ray Evernham, Casey Atwood leads the Daytona 500. Seems like the pack's starting to reform. Wow, I backed up the field so much for Casey Atwood that an outside line happened. Maybe Atwood is not the one who I want leading the pack. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna pass Casey Atwood back here because I think he's just doing more to slow us down. That way, I can let somebody like, you know, Tony Stewart or Rusty Wallace tug this field along. Then again, all of a sudden the 7 car's fast because he's getting drafting help.
Clear high.
There we go. So that is Jimmy Spencer. Play it cool.
All clear.
Alright, so now that we got that accomplished, I think I'm gonna let Tony Stewart get the lead down here into 1. As you see my oil temp, and that's just because I've been riding full throttle. Run a wider line to let him go, but it keeps your momentum up so that you can do crap like that. And thank you, Rusty, for letting me in. I'm in a Joe Gibbs Racing sandwich right now between Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte. These are 2 really, really fast cars to work with. Ah, crap, I just let Bobby Labonte to my inside. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this so that I at least have the option of where I want to go to pass Michael Waltrip.
Still there.
Here we go, Michael, give me some room. Alright, we made that much cleaner than I thought it was gonna be. Game didn't even notice that I hit the wall. I might just enjoy leading for a little bit. This way, it's also easier to pass lap cars. And here comes Jeff Burton back up into second. I know it's making the oil temp spike just a little bit, but watch when it comes down the center of the corner. RPMs come down, so does the oil temp. See if I can pass Benson without doing something stupid. He gave me the lane. And there we go. That was pretty easy.
All clear.
Kind of a strange visual here, but Jimmy Johnson's going to be going a lap down. Although it's a texture replacement of one of the triple-digit drivers. For some reason, they left him out of this game. If only they knew what that rookie would amount to. Wow, nobody wants to pass the lap cars. Well, Jeff, you can have the lead.
Carlo.
If you've got an idea of a smarter way to use it, I'd like to see it. Oh, wow, that was a smarter way to use it. Hang on. Truth be told, maybe I shouldn't lead this race. Just let Jeff Burton do all the heavy lifting. I think that is Brett Bodine and Jerry Nadeau up in front of us. Hopefully Jeff Burton will do just as good of a job getting by these 2 as he did the last few lap cars. He has got a plan. Look at him. That is awesome. They won't move out of the way for me. Oh, this time I don't think Jeff's making the right move. Up the outside of Jeff Green. I don't agree with that. But then again, where else can I go but the outside? Whoa. Yeah, I also made the wrong decision.
Carlo. Seal is out.
Caution. Well, I wonder who did it this time. Alright, here we come to the caution flag. Look at those lap leaders. Jeff Burton 22, Ward Burton 20. When it comes to the strategy, just be on offense. I'm gonna come to pit road this time. Dale Jarrett just let me have the spot for some reason. Alright.
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Up the middle. Let's see what the 49 car thinks of me. Think she might have forgot. Some smoke up there. Gotta try and be nice and careful on this stint.
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Halfway. 250 miles down. 250 to go. I am very lucky to have not made anyone like, excruciatingly angry with me yet. Because I think Shauna forgot after the, like, well, 1 hour of racing we've had since that run-in. I see an opportunity.
Still there.
Bobby,
Car high.
know that I am there. Ho ho ho! Jeff! Every single one of us was lucky back there to survive that. Once again, a puff of smoke.
Clear high.
Don't know what those are about. They don't seem to matter, but if one of them ever does matter, I'm sure I'll be the first to suffer the consequences. Mayfield up into the wall. Stop being a caution clock. We don't need them this time. There's the top 10. And now into 9th. Nemechek.
Car high.
Get a spotter. Stupid. Oh god, here's Shauna Robinson again.
Clear high. Car high.
I know that was slightly illegal, but it avoided an accident. I'm expecting a massive crash at any second thanks to these lap cars. That's really unsafe.
Car low.
Ho ho ho! Wow!
Still there. Car high.
Get me to the bottom. We all lived.
Clear
More
low.
pit road shenanigans. I guess I'm leading now.
Car low.
Ugh. I hate everything about those moments. It's like every lane is getting just blocked by someone going 100 miles an hour slower.
Car high.
4 wide? How are we pulling any of this off? John Andretti just took a big one to the fence. Are we about done with lap cars?
Clear high.
You know, this pit strategy kind of emerged by accident, but it looks like I might just about be in the catbird seat. You know, estimated fuel remaining is 37 laps. And we have about, what, 82 laps remaining? That looks really easily doable on one more stop. Oh, Kenseth just slid himself into a gap that I don't think existed.
Still there.
We are making some real headway now. Hopefully Kenseth knows I'm down here. At second, if I can get by Jarrett. That's a lead. Get up there, block those guys a little. And there we have it. Well, I get the feeling that the 2 lap cars up in front of me are not the ones I really want to follow because it's making an outside line form. Let's at least simplify this down to just Ricky Rudd. Alright, screw it. All these lap cars are too slow.
There's a wreck in turn 2.
Well, I'm in turn 2. Now, if this was a NASCAR Thunder game, I would have absolutely 100% ran over debris. There's a small break in the pack right there, and I'm running the oil temp a little bit high due to running full throttle, so I'm gonna let Ricky Rudd clear me. Oh, it was more than just a little bit of a gap. It was like half a second. Anyways, gonna chill out behind the 28, and we'll just see what happens. I love being able to run like 201 miles an hour part throttle. Like, watch this. I'm not full throttle at all right now. 202. 3. 203. Here's a question. When you do these long races in really any game, do you stop blinking? Because I certainly do, because I can feel my eyes getting red. There's 50 laps to go. Oh god, Mayfield got to my inside.
Car low.
Can I make a gap here? Yes! That was like parallel parking at almost 200 miles an hour. Alright, let's see if we can make this run work. Elliott, I'm down here. Alright, back up in line behind Ricky Rudd, with about 2 laps remaining on fuel. Gonna have to make a decision pretty soon here about when to head down. Looks like just for safety's sake, I'll be coming to pit road this time by. Do not want to run out on a track this size. Here we come. Hopefully this is the final pit stop in the Daytona 500.
Slow down.
There we go. 4 tires, fuel, repair what little damage I might have, and try and go win this thing. 15 seconds. Pretty nice. Let's try not to wreck it on the merge. And look at that! I'm still the leader. Here comes Dale Jarrett, though. I'll probably have to let him go. Yeah.
Car high.
Just about couldn't have done anything about that. So, once again, tucked in line behind a Robert Yates car, And I'm more or less just gonna ride around, because I gotta be careful here. If I lead for too long, ironically the car is gonna start overheating. Being full throttle, oil temp's gonna start going above 220. At the very least though, I want to be the leader with at least 7 laps to go. Because I want to make sure if we get a late race caution, and this race does not finish under green, that I'm the leader when that happens. Instead of dealing with Dale Jarrett, I'd much rather have just a fast lap car again. Because everybody I'm running with here is on the lead lap. Except I don't think Buckshot Jones is. Well, he might be making things interesting. So we got some lap cars up in front of us. That's Ken Schrader and Todd Bodine. See how well Dale Jarrett can manage that. It kind of looks like Dale Jarrett's getting boxed in here. Whoa! This is uncomfortable. Another bad idea. Yeah, it's really not going to work out now, is it? Get in line. Bill Elliott tossed me a lifeline right there. Todd Bodine.
Still there. Clear high.
I don't think I passed anyone. Either way, I avoided like 15 accidents by doing that, so I'll say it was worth it.
Still there.
Back up to second. Is Bill on the lead lap? No? Well, fine. We're going forward then. Come on, Bill. Let's do this. Dodge power. I kind of screwed up my plan with Bill, because Elliott Sadler got to his inside. There's a lap car of Schrader. I'll try to pass him to the outside. There we go, that worked out well. Random cheering. Random cheering, I like it. Alright, I want to schedule an exchange here with Ken Schrader down to turn 1. There we go, I also let the 44 car go, but that's fine. And these are now 2 cars I can draft off of. Why is this 44 car so much faster than Mark Martin? By the way, Dale Jarrett has disappeared. I don't know if he's trying to save fuel to make it to the end. Buckshot Jones going 3 wide. I like the confidence. I have currently assembled the drafting dream team of Buckshot Jones and Brett Bodine. Alright, 15 laps to go. 2.7 seconds. On the second place car, Matt Kenseth. I've just let Dave Blaney to my inside because I stopped paying attention for a moment.
All clear.
Wow, we now have a 4-second advantage. They gotta be on a massive fuel save strategy. There's just no other way. Oh, we got some cars on pit road.
10 laps to go.
There we go, we got another car in the pit. Caution!
There's a wreck in turn 4. Pace car's out.
My god. Well, there's 8 laps to go. I don't think I'm gonna pit because, I mean, I don't really think I have any reason to. I had like, what, 18 laps of fuel remaining? There's no way this caution would use up all of that, is there? And I know realistically you would save fuel under caution, but in this game that is not how that works. Then again, there's no real sacrifice in doing so, is there? Because there's not a lot of cars on the lead lap. Yeah, I guess I should. I guess I should. Obviously this race isn't going to end under caution either. So, that was a quickie, Yellow. I'm gonna restart in 12th with 6 laps to go. That's not half bad. I think I might have actually made the right decision, even though it kind of feels like the wrong one.
The pace car is off.
Here we go, for the restart of my life.
The race is going green. There's the green flag. Stay low.
Gotta try to make some big moves, and quickly.
Still there.
Couldn't quite do it. Alright, I gotta bail out and get low. 5 laps to go.
Stay low. Still there.
There's 5th. Make the move to the bottom of Sterling Marlin. Ooh, that was close right there. Robbie. Fortunately, Robbie did not take massive offense to that contact. Kinda unexpected. I gotta try to back up this field so I can get a run on Matt down the backstretch. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. That's how to do it.
Still there.
Gonna need some drafting help, but then again, I'm clear.
You're all clear.
Got him. Mayfield is on the lead lap, which I didn't expect to see. Nearly clipped the apron there, because I was mirror driving. Here we come, white flag.
Last lap.
Don't want the 19 car getting too big of a run on me, so I backed up a little bit into 1. Here comes Sterling up the outside. Don't think he's got the run needed. Somebody up into the outside wall back there. And off of 4, Ward Burton repeats history to win the 2002 Daytona 500 once again.
Great job.
I won.
Whoa, my God! I don't think he's alright after that one. I didn't get AI vengeanced a single time in that. God, that took some concentration to do. Obviously, Shauna Robinson kind of thought about it, darted towards me, but nothing came out of that. So I managed to secure most laps led, and the margin at the finish, just 0.04, while I was trying to wreck myself across the line. Jeff Burton finished in 3rd, by the way, so we almost got that Burton Brothers 1-2. That was a good race. I don't think I've ever actually ran a race quite that smart. Usually I either spin out or do something stupid, but that just went perfect. Since that 500 went so well, I think I want to do a little bit of experimentation with AI Vengeance. You know what, let's go to Michigan. I want a track that's fast, but that, you know, we still need to do a little bit of lifting and handling. Just so I can mess around more, let's shut off damage and breakdowns. Maybe bump down the race length to, that seems about right. And since I'm not making a custom setup, let's just turn the difficulty down to 102. So, first of all, I don't know if this was a developer oversight, just because, you know, AI Vengeance is just an unlockable. But, you noticed earlier on when I went to mess with Casey Atwood, he was automatically angry with me when we came off pit road. Let's see if I can do that again. I think I know who's gonna be upset with me now. Alright, let's try that again. Matt Kenseth. See, I'm not gonna do a single thing to anger him except maybe go a little slower than I should. Off pit lane. And... yep. He's not okay with it. He's also trying to destroy Sterling. What is happening? Look at Casey Atwood! Sterling wants me. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, that was a good shot. Saved it. So clearly, in practice, they get angry for almost no reason when you're coming off pit road. But in race conditions, you have to actually, you know, do something to them. Like, for example, in the 500 I just did, I was able to get away with contact like that pretty much all day long. See, Todd doesn't seem to care. Because if you actually, you know, damage your opponent's car, I think that's when they truly freak out and want to destroy you. If I get side by side with Nemechek, he'll probably try to wreck me.
All clear.
I guess maybe not. That made Johnny Benson angry, I think.
All clear.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't like it.
The yellow's out.
Let's skip this caution. Oh, by the way, Johnny, I have a little bit unfinished business with you. And I guess you with me as well. Well, that's another caution. We're slowly going forward. I think people keep pitting. Probably because I keep starting massive accidents. There is a method to this. Like, let's make a little bit of contact there with the 44. And I think he might be upset.
All clear.
Certainly. You know what? Under this caution, I'm actually gonna pit and I'm gonna change the setup a little bit. Because this thing is not very good at all. It's way too tight. This will either be undrivable or really good. Those are the types of gambles I like to take.
The yellow's out.
Caution immediately. Little bit of contact. No one freaked out about it.
Car low. All clear.
Get as many spots as I can at the line. No gentleman's agreement. Oh, I just destroyed Jimmy Spencer. I'm gonna regret that down the road, aren't I?
The yellow's out.
Well, we're restarting 9th. Little bit of contact. Seems like that's the exact amount of contact you can make without getting vengeanced. This thing is really, really good through 3 and 4. I really can't get it to stick down 1 and 2. I'm gonna try the outside here.
Stay high. Still there.
Just losing it on exit. Oh yeah, that's rolling it. Gonna try to throw it in, get to the bottom. I thought I was gonna clip the apron. Stupid. I've still got 7 laps to go. I'm gonna try to weasel my way to the inside of Tony.
Car high.
That was a terrible idea.
Car low.
Alright, so it looks like I've slowly caught up to this gaggle of traffic. Robbie Gordon. He did not appreciate that very small amount of contact. Just to make things interesting, gonna get back at Robbie.
Still there. Clear high. Car high.
Made it work. 5th place. Top 5 after how stupid that was. I'll take it. And Mike Skinner's upset about it. So now that I actually know the threshold that you can get away with of damage on your opponent's car before they decide to, you know, come after you, it's time to throw caution to the wind. And I mean that literally. I'm going to Martinsville, and I'm gonna shut off cautions, but turn back on damage and breakdowns. And you know what? Let's just bump that back up to 105. Screw it. Let's see if I can survive this. Ooh. Bill's gonna be upset. What was Dave Blaney doing?
Uh-oh, your power steering just bit the dust. Turn forward.
I don't even know what I just hit. Whoa!
All clear.
Oh, dear God.
The engine's blown.
I still think that this Martinsville race is winnable, so let me just shut up and do it.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Alright. We made it one corner before somebody got spun out.
There's a spin. Still there.
Well, they just left me with no options, didn't they?
Car low.
4 wide, huh? Anyone could have decided to back out of that. None of us did.
There's a car
Well, I see opportunity down here. A little bit of drifting.
high. All clear. There's a spin and turn 3.
Got another spinner. That's Johnny Benson.
Car low.
Barely managed to miss that.
You're 3 wide.
I can't tell who's trying to wreck me and who's just not paying attention. I think everyone's trying to wreck me now. I've officially fallen off the lead lap. I think Rusty Wallace up there is the leader.
Car low. All clear.
There we go. Literally drifting in an effort to stay off of people. Oh, that's bad.
Car high. All clear.
Rusty spun out. Well, that kind of changes everything at the front.
Still there.
Bad idea.
Car high. There's
Terry.
a spin and turn 3. All clear.
Oh, thank God he wrecked. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would have tried to plow through me.
Car high. There's a wreck.
There's a big
Turn
mess.
3. There's a spin and turn 1.
Got another spinner.
There's a spin and turn 3. All clear.
Well, I think Bobby Labonte's waited on me. There you go. Took out his own teammate. It's only fitting that Robbie Gordon would be leading this race. This is the type of race that suits him. And Robbie is in a massive gaggle of traffic. Alright, Robbie, here we go.
There's a spin and turn 3. Car high.
We got the lead.
You're all clear.
10 to go. Just pray for no shenanigans. There's a shenanigan.
Car low.
We just need to survive right here. Get me to the bottom. So we have about a 3-second advantage above one of the triple-digit cars. I think in this race that would actually be Jimmy Johnson in second. Pretty fitting for Martinsville. Thought Mark Martin was going to chop my nose there.
Last lap. Car low.
And that is how you do it.
Car low. Great job.
I managed to win this thing by 6.2 seconds. And Sterling just wrecked himself. That's a lot of triple-digit cars up in the top 10, by the way. I wonder what this challenge would be like if it was a 500 lap race. I'll leave that for another time. There's one more track I want to go to with AI Vengeance turned on, and it's Sonoma.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Oh, drifting! That looked pretty good, actually. So let's see what we can get away with going up the hill.
Clear left.
Because they are really not getting in there very hard. Am I there in 25th? That's pretty good.
All clear.
And I just dumped the 4-car.
All clear.
Look at Junior. He got me. That was awesome. That wasn't a very calculated move right there by Dale Jarrett. I seem to have created a problem. I think the entire field just got trapped by that. Look at where they moved the tire stack out to. It's all the way up against the outside wall. And let's see if just for the fun of it we can get physical with Tony Stewart for the lead.
Still there.
He's definitely got problems with me.
Still there. Car left.
I was more distracted by what Dave Blaney was doing than the fact that I got the lead. Yeah, I gotta admit, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Great job.
I think after that, I'm just gonna have to call it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to top Dale Jr.'s hill climb retaliation tactic. That's literally my favorite thing ever now. And so with that, I'd like to give a big shout out to all of my channel supporters. Your support is incredibly appreciated. And as well, another big thank you to Zach Duphily for coming up with the Daytona 500 challenge idea. I had a lot of fun doing it. Let me know down in the comments below some more ideas for possible challenges, because I'm definitely open to doing more of them. And so, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and as always, I'll see you next time.